Imagine you were born into a famous, respected family. Everyone knew your name. Every child on the planet learned about you in school. You are loved, you belong. And then one morning, a crowd gathered outside your house. They had documents, they had evidence, and says to your family, he does not belong here. He never did. Your family looks at the floor. Nobody speaks, nobody defends you, and you have to pack your things and walk out the door. Forever strange? That is exactly what happened to Pluto in 2006. But why did the other planets turn their backs on him? What secret was hiding that ruined everything? Stay with me.
For almost 100 years, every school textbook on Earth taught kids the exact same thing. Our solar system has 9 planets: Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and the little baby of the family Pluto. Think of the solar system like a family dinner table. 8 big brothers and sisters, and then Pluto, the tiny youngest child, sitting at the far end. A little small, a little different, but still part of the family. But behind the scenes, the bigger planets were whispering. They started looking closely at Pluto. Something did not add up. He did not move like them. He did not look like them. And slowly, the questions began. The year is 1930. Arizona, USA, a 24-year-old farm boy named Clyde Tombaugh has what sounds like the most boring job in the world. Every single day, he takes 2 photographs of the night sky, taken a few days apart. Then he stares at both photos side by side, looking for any tiny dot that moved. Think of it like the world's hardest game of spot the difference. 1 million dots of light, and you have to find the one that shifted. Scientists believed a giant invisible planet was hiding out there, secretly pulling on Neptune like an invisible hand yanking a rope. They called it Planet X. Then one morning, Clyde saw it, a microscopic dot. Jumped, the world went absolutely wild. A new planet had been discovered. An 11-year-old girl in England named Venetia Burney suggested calling it Pluto, after the Roman god of the dark underworld. The name was perfect. Pluto took his seat at the table. But the celebration would not last. When Pluto was first discovered, scientists thought it was enormous, maybe even as big as Earth. But as telescopes got better over the years, they realized they had made a very embarrassing mistake. Pluto was not as big as Earth. It was not even as big as Mars. Here is a simple way to picture it. If Earth is the size of a standard football, our moon is the size of a tennis ball. And Pluto? Pluto is the size of a small glass marble. It is literally smaller than our own moon, and its orbit, the path it travels around the sun, was completely crazy. While all the other planets moved in neat, flat, perfect circles, like cars driving calmly on a smooth motorway, Pluto was driving like a complete maniac. His path was tilted sideways like a seesaw, and he would actually made of the same ice, the same rock, the same frozen gases. And that raised a very terrifying question. If Pluto is a planet because he is a round ball of ice out here, do we have to call all his neighbors planets too? There were hundreds of thousands of them. The universe was now a ticking time bomb. In 2005, an astronomer named Mike Brown was quietly searching the edge of the solar system, and he found something that broke the entire system. A hidden world that was actually heavier than Pluto. Now the question was impossible to ignore. Would school textbooks soon have to list 50 planets? Meet the man who accidentally ruined Pluto's life. His name is Mike Brown, an astronomer. And he was not trying to cause trouble, he was just doing his job. In 2005, Mike found a large round object lurking even further out in space than Pluto. He named it Eris, after the Greek goddess of disagreement. And the name turned out to be absolutely perfect, because Eris caused the biggest disagreement in astronomy history. Eris was icy, Eris was round, and Eris was actually more massive than Pluto. Now here is the problem this created. Think of your school having a rule that says anyone taller than 140 centimeters joins the basketball team. Your friend is exactly 140. He is on the team. Then someone finds a new student who is 141 centimeters. But he is not on the team. Is that fair? Either both are on the team or neither is. If Pluto was a planet, Eris had to be one too. And there could be dozens more out there. Scientists were horrified. They could not let children memorize 50 planets. Something had to be done. In August 2006, thousands of astronomers gathered in a historic room in Prague, Czech Republic, for a final showdown. They created a 3-step test to decide once and for all what is a planet. Pluto passed the first test. Pluto passed the second test. But the third test was a trap. What was the final rule that Pluto broke?
Prague, and they wrote the official rules of the solar system. To be a true planet, you must pass 3 tests. Rule 1. You must orbit the Sun. Pluto goes around the Sun every 248 years. Pass tick. Rule 2. You must be heavy enough that your own gravity pulls you into a perfect round ball. Pluto is perfectly round. Pass tick. Rule 3. You must clear your neighborhood. What does that mean? Let me explain it simply. Think of a real planet like a powerful vacuum cleaner rolling down a long corridor. As it moves along, it sucks up or pushes away every single rock and piece of dust in its path. The corridor behind it is completely clean. The planet is the boss of its road. Now think about Pluto. Pluto travels through the Kuiper Belt, that giant messy storage room full of thousands of icy rocks. Pluto is too small and too weak to clean up anything. It just lives among all those rocks, sharing its road with hundreds of thousands of neighbors. Pluto is not the boss. Pluto is just a resident. The gavel came down. Fail, Pluto failed, Rule 3. And just like that, after 76 years, it was over. The votes were counted. Pluto was officially stripped of his title. He was given a new name, Dwarf Planet. But when the news reached Earth, the public did not accept it. Millions of people fought back. But why did humans care so much about a cold rock 4 billion miles away? The world was heartbroken. People felt like their oldest childhood friend had been fired from his job for something that was not even his fault. Children wrote angry letters to scientists. Cars had bumper stickers saying honk if Pluto is still a planet. The word Plutoed became a real word in the dictionary, meaning to be unfairly downgraded. Even top NASA scientists were furious. Alan Stern, the lead scientist of the New Horizons mission, publicly called the vote embarrassing. Why? Because out of 10,000 astronomers in the world, only 424 were in the room to vote. Think about it this way. Imagine your school has 1,000 students, and 42 of them decide the rules for everyone. Whatever those 42 people decided applies to you all. People were angry, people wanted answers, and human curiosity was about to send a spacecraft 3 billion miles through space to get them. For 9 long years, a NASA spacecraft flew through the dark at incredible speed. Its only mission, reach Pluto, take the first close-up photographs ever taken. In 2015, the photos finally arrived, and what they showed made the demotion look even more criminal. Pluto was not a dead piece of ice, it was hiding something beautiful, right there on its chest. Everyone in the room gasped. Right in the middle of Pluto's surface, there was a giant, bright white glacier shaped perfectly like a Valentine's Day heart. It was as if Pluto was sending a love letter back to the Earth that had rejected it. And it was not just beautiful, it was astonishing. Pluto had mountains of solid water ice as tall as the Himalayas. It had blue skies. It had flowing glaciers. Scientists found evidence of possible underground oceans, and even giant ice volcanoes that might still be active. This was not a dead, boring rock. This was a living, complex, beautiful world, more beautiful than anyone had ever imagined. The people of Earth cried out, "Look at how incredible it is. Give Pluto his seat back." For Mia, a whole new family of beautiful frozen worlds. Pluto did not lose. Pluto just moved to a different table with its true family. And it is still out there right now. 4 billion miles away, slowly floating through the cold dark, its giant heart pointing toward the sun, waiting for us to come back and visit. So what do you think? Should Pluto be allowed back at the main table? Let me know in the comments below.